Welcome to Breaking News Wahala, the news this hour. This is Q Talk one-on-one segment. As you know, we give you the best in LGBTQI news, interviews, and content. Today we have a very special guest in the studio. One you must have likely seen in your screen. We have Charles Black, who happens to be one of Nigerians' adult entertainer. Call me the porn activist, and I don't give a damn shit about what people say, but I like to do my job with integrity, love, and a little bit of charisma. Charles, how are you doing this precious morning?
I'm very fine, thank you. How do you do?
I am amazing. First and foremost, I want to say I like your red hat. It fits you with your black glasses. See how you're blushing on the screen. But Charles, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Black Charles or Charles Black?
Okay. I'm known and addressed as Black, and many people call me here as Black of Lagos. I reside in Lagos here. Originally, I'm from River State originally, Port Harcourt precisely. So I reside here in Lagos.
Thank you, Charles. Give us a little bit about you being a porn star. I don't like to say, I don't know, you're okay with me saying that word, right?
Sorry?
You're okay with me calling you a porn star, right? Because some people be like, don't call me a porn star, call me an adult entertainer. Everybody has a different identifier in the industry.
Whichever one that fits you.
Okay. So tell us, how did you get into this industry? And you just wake up one morning and say, I want to be an adult star. How did it come about? Tell us your journey so far.
Okay, it's just a fast one anyway. And professionally, I'm a movie actor.
So professionally, you are a movie actor.
Yes, a film actor, not porn.
Yes, a film actor. So you are part of Nollywood, Nigeria.
I studied theater art at University of Port Harcourt. I graduated there too. So I've been acting. I've been into the industry, been entertaining people, recording things, doing some skits too. So as time went on, I just a friend of mine who happens to be a producer, a porn producer, a Nigerian porn producer. I don't know if I'm permitted to mention such person's name.
Please go ahead. You can mention anybody's name. We have the legal backing. Go on.
I started shooting with Kachi, a porn producer, a Nigerian porn producer, Kachi. I was kind of directing for him, shooting for him. Not that I wasn't acting actually. I was basically employing some guys who were interested to join. I would bring them to him. He normally paid them. He would pay, and I would be the director and the camera guy.
So you're saying for a long time you were the face behind Kachi's production. You were the camera guy, you were the producer, you were the in film industry we call it first AD, the person to recruit the actors and bring them on set.
Yes.
And I'm just talking about Kachi before we continue. Sorry to cut you short. We have heard stories of Kachi because you talked about payment, and we have a story where it was allegedly that Kachi did not pay one of his actors. Is that true? For a long time, we've been hearing that Kachi makes and Faye promises where he will say I'll pay you this so amount of money, and at the end of the whole day, you just see yourself getting half or quarter of what Kachi has promised. Is that correct? Do you have any idea on
Uh,
that? Because you were his AD in recruiting models.
yes, I was recruiting models for him then before I started my own production. So Kachi himself, he's a producer. I think he's no more acting for now. He directs and produces. He even acts as a cameraman. But the current situation, the saga concerning Kachi and his model, I don't have full details about that actually, and I don't think I'm in good position to explain that. But I know that Kachi, he's really trying. Yes, he's trying in terms of payment, paying his models. He's good. He's trying. You know.
So let's carry on over to you from where you stopped. So you said you were the face behind Kachi and all of that before you started your own production. So first and foremost, what's the name of your own production for those who are watching that would like to go and consume your content?
Ah, oh. Okay. My production name is Black Big Production.
Black
Black.
Black Bola, we cannot say that word, but Black Bola production because of YouTube rules and regulation. And again, just before we carry on, we are going to be having an exclusive content on OnlyFans where we'll have the freedom to be as raw and be as real as possible. So please, viewers, if you want to consume that content, details of Black Charles or Charles Black will be underneath this video and in your screen. So please follow Charles Black, right? I call you Black
Yes.
Charles Black. Please follow
That's
Charles Black on your screen, and also follow us, subscribe so that you get details when our OnlyFans content, Q Talk OnlyFans content will begin. But we will start latest next week. So Charles, please carry on. So you started the porn industry. What made you leave Kachi production and say I want to start my own production?
okay. My first acting started with him. I think he called me the day my nude leaked online on TV WhatsApp group. So that day I made love with someone, so I was quite erected, and I had to I just used my phone and made a few minutes record, and I thought, okay, let me post this on WhatsApp group. So immediately I posted it. I didn't post it direct. I just did kind of this view once. I posted it view once, and I never knew that a lot of people were smart enough to record this. You know, I mean, in 10 minutes time, I started seeing the same stuff I posted everywhere online. I said, how come? I was dumbfounded. I said, what is happening? Who did this? Oh God! Everything, everywhere. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. I said, I was thinking maybe it's so, I was totally confused. But I said, okay, let it be. After all, I don't kill anybody. My normal news. So, the people we are chatting, we are calling me on phone. Charles Black, you see your stuff for one TV and this and that. Blah, blah. I said, no, I know nothing take happen. I think na mistake. Okay, fine, don't happen. Let's leave it that way. Everywhere. So it got to Kachi's site. Kachi saw it and said, oh yeah now, what is the hide things? I know say they into movie. What is the hide things? You don't see them now. No need to hide them at all, yeah. No just come run one thing for me. And that day I was working in an hotel, a particular hotel in Port Harcourt then. So I left my job that day, my duty that day. Okay, sorry, I wasn't on duty that day. It was a colleague of mine. So I told him that I was coming, uh, that I will resume the next day, so time. So I went to Kati State, which I wouldn't mention now. But let's keep it that way. I wouldn't like to mention his state now, please. So I went there. Uh, it was cool. I spent a lot of time doing all the activities there. You know, I play first.
I have a follow-up question. It may sound a little bit sassy. I don't mind the fact that I'm smiling. Please, my smile is a very professional smile. In case viewers are going to judge me in the comment section. But in your first scene, what was your role? What was your role in
Okay.
the first scene? Your first scene.
Yes, my first performance. I acted pop. I was pop. So I popped two models, being Cafe himself and one extra model he invited. Mhm. So it was the same day I did it. The same night we had the production, we had everything. So I think the production started around 12 o'clock, you know, midnight. Then we finished 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. in the
You say
morning.
the production started 12 o'clock. You mean both setting, you mean both, the action, the editing,
Ah,
and the release of everything. Right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
The setting wasn't much. It never took time, and it doesn't take time in doing setting like that. You know, when you want to shoot, it doesn't take you much time. You know, in setting up the stage or the scene. You know, it's all about the lights and all that. When it's on, set the camera, it's fine. I think from 12 to I spent much time in doing the activities, itself, the sport. You know,
So you're telling
I
me
finished with one.
you spend so much in the action than even in the prep and the post production. But my
Yes,
question to you
yes.
is, why do you spend so much time? Is it that you enjoy the action, the call more, or is it that it takes the, let's say, BTM, the models, much time to prep, much time to get relaxed, much time to get into character? Because we know that Spawn and they sometimes Spawn could have some script and some rules.
I actually I didn't come quick. I did.
Sorry. I am so sorry. Go on, don't mind me. Go on. So you didn't come quick. So that means you last so long. That is that a good thing when you don't come quick in an adult entertainment scene, or is that like a disadvantage?
I don't know. Maybe
But you're a
if it's
producer. As a producer, if you get a model like me and I'm lasting for like 8 hours, is that a good thing for you, or is that a bad thing?
advantage, it's an advantage to the director, to the producer.
So that means
Yes,
it's a
because
good thing. So the industry is looking for people who can last longer in bed.
sure he would record more if the person lasts longer. Then if he doesn't come during the action, then he could wank. He could wank off. You know, he could jack off. He could just wank. And there are people that when they wank, they don't come as well. It takes them time. It takes time. You know, that's it. I lasted because I had to face their truth. I was After the first model, I have to praise the producer himself, you know. So he used me to achieve the two things, two different things altogether.
Is amazing. Let's come to the okay. Before we get to the financial aspect, which will round up our interview, because we want you to come back. We're gonna have um Black Charles, or Charles Black rather, Black Charles or Charles Black. I keep mixing the both name, but forgive me. But Charles Black. We're going to have Charles Black again, but remember, in our exclusive content and also here on YouTube. Are there any rules for somebody who wants to be a star in the future? Are there any rules? Are there any requirements? Do you have to be physically fit? Like you said, one thing we understand from our conversation is lasting long. Apart from lasting long, what are the criteria when you are picking talent for a scene? Or you have no requirement? Whoever shows up, you just roll with the person.